All right, Breach, you are our Christmas correspondent, our weather correspondent, and now I'm going to peg you as the travel correspondent as well. When you look at the most miles traveled or will travel in the upcoming season, the Seahawks are at the top of the list, 30,600 miles they will travel. Then the 49ers, 29,000, and the Dolphins, Rams, Chargers. Fewest miles traveled would be the Bengals, your Bengals, only traveling 11,000 miles, 942 next season. Same with the Packers, just around there as well. How much does travel and miles factor in to winning games?
Well, I'll say the team that has traveled the fewest miles over the past 9 years has averaged 9.6 wins per season.
Ooh.
So it's been one of those things where you're almost a lock to get to 10 wins. Um, so you can do with that information whatever you want. And the Steelers were the team that traveled the fewest miles last year. And, most people I'm sure were thinking they wouldn't get anywhere near that 9.5 win average, and they made it to 9-8. And the flip side of that is that the team that travels the most miles has averaged just 6.6 wins over the past 9 years. So
Ugh,
that
ugh.
is the Seahawks, as you see there. So maybe the Seahawks are a team that could regress, but for most of the part, most of these teams are middle of the road where the travel is mostly equal. So the only time you really see an impact is at the very higher end and very lower end. But the fact that the team that travels the most has only averaged 6.6 wins over the past 9 years, oh man, Seahawks could be in trouble.
What's the Bengals win total again? Should we hammer this over now since they have the fewest amount of miles traveled?
It's 11.5. It's an easy little high for me.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, this is the first time Joe Burrow will be not a rookie coming out of a pandemic, or not a rookie in the middle of a pandemic and or coming off major surgery heading into week one.
I have brainwashed Brinson.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna pick the Bengals to win the Super Bowl.
Don't do it, Brinson.
Ooh.
Don't do it. I will send you $10.
Don't you dare do that to Breach.
Win the Super Bowl.
I just did the Von Kaiser eyebrow raise. Or
I will buy you a puppy to make the Bengals not pick
puppy?
them as your Super Bowl winner.
Why would you want a dog? I got a dog, George. Oh, wonky eye George.
George is not a puppy.
No, he's not.
Maybe George wants a puppy.
George looks like he's got a puppy in his belly and he's a dude. Fat dog.
Oh, poor George. Clarence in the chat has said, any teams doing that 2 time zone thing, how does that betting angle work again? Do y'all know what he's talking about?
That is where
if you
were traveling west for a Thursday night game. If you were traveling west 2 time zones or more, teams are pretty bad. I think the number is they are 3-12 and like 1-14 against the spread since 2006 when Thursday night football started. And the NFL generally, I haven't even looked at the Thursday night football schedule really, but the NFL has done their best to try to avoid this. The only one I saw off the top of my head was Giants at 49ers, but that won't qualify because that's week 3 and the Giants are playing the Cardinals in week 2 and they're staying in Arizona. So that wouldn't fit the bill. Other than that, I don't see a team that travels more than 1 time zone west. Saints Rams. There you go. Week 16.